Ooh, welcome back to another week of the Vault Studio podcast. Of course, actually, before I introduce my host, just want to shout out the sponsors. G Up. Thanks for sponsoring us, boys. Shout out, boys.
They're actually a sponsor?
Yeah, they're going to sponsor us.
What does that mean?
I'm going to manifest this motherfucker.
You're manifesting.
And they've interrupted me. So, JA, I'm joined by JA in his, I don't even know what brand that is. Gunda. And in black, as always, the big Georgie boy. It's making him look too slim. I wonder if even a white shirt.
I'm not slim. I'm fucking jacked.
Even a white tank top.
Boys. Look at
there
that.
He is.
Boom.
Half a minute into the episode, we're going to flex.
They say the camera adds 10 pounds, but
Yeah, that's right.
it looks like it's removing 10 pounds of
Wait till
muscle.
I pull my pants down, bro.
Oh,
Fuck's
whoa.
sake. And we're back. Georgie boy, let's welcome him. Let's get it going. JA.
You can clip that on TikTok, bro. Speaking of TikTok blowing up.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
get on our
are
TikToks, guys.
properly TikTok
Get on our
famous.
socials.
I'm available for autographs and birthday parties.
I thought he was going to say available for other things.
And,
I'm
I'm not available for
Do you guys want to, you know what?
Before you do that,
Yeah.
get to YouTube, like, subscribe,
yes,
ring the
subscribe.
bell, get on Spotify, watch us, watch our beautiful faces.
Yeah. Oh, not mine.
If you
not
can't
my
do
beautiful
that-
face, but anyway.
Shout out James for the TikToks. He's fucking
Yeah,
going
shout out
nuts
to
on the
James.
clip.
I'm going to give you a bump.
I don't know how I never worked out.
Just don't
how to
question
do
it, bro. Go with it. Just go with it.
Go
Roll
with it. Just roll with it.
You know what ceases to amaze me about myself?
Oh, here we go.
And this is where like my parents, my wife, they're all right about me. When I actually decide to put my mind
If
to
you
something,
apply yourself,
I
yes.
can actually do something really quite easily and quite well. But I procrastinate
Yeah.
for like 6 years.
Yeah.
I've procrastinated being
yeah.
like, I don't know how to do clips that well. I spent one night just sitting there going, there's got to be a way to do this.
AI.
And just found programs that help you make them so they look
what
good.
you're saying is your problem is not ability, but application.
100%. Everyone's been right about me my entire life. And the best part is that I am very self-aware. I know who I
Yeah,
am.
you know who you are. That's true.
When you guys say to me, are you going to do this? I say, probably not.
Probably not.
But I might. And maybe this is the turning point for me, or maybe not.
I
But
love
I've
this is turning to the Dr. Phil hour too.
it's just,
this is great.
sometimes, you know what? Apply yourself. AI is king.
Apply yourself.
AI.
A
Always.
bit of free game. Shave a mow and apply yourself.
No.
Grow a
Keep the
beard.
mo. Grow a
That's what-
beard.
no,
Grow-
so
actually-
shave the mow in.
Hang
That's
on.
what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get on the fucking. Let's get the show going.
Okay, cool.
Yes, please.
Don't
Sorry,
grow a
thank you.
beard
This is
and
why we
fucking-
need. This is why we need Brock.
This is
man.
why you need me. Don't grow a
Do need
beard
him.
and go out and play like fucking Daniel Jones.
Oh Jesus
'Cause
Christ!
in my opinion, the
Is he-
Giants
I'm gonna-
are fucked already.
Hey, first of all, shout out for Danny Dimes getting himself a schnack of a fucking girl, Kay Adams.
Did he get her?
He didn't get her. He didn't
Apparently
get
they're
her.
dating. That's what I saw.
Nah, there is room.
I'm pretty sure he's
It's
married.
all over TikTok, bro. So it must be true. Come on,
That is true.
it's
That
all
is
over
true.
TikTok. It's gospel as far as I'm concerned.
It didn't help him play well.
No, it didn't. It actually made him play even worse.
Can I just this?
Is
this
he the worst? Is he the worst starting quarterback in the NFL? Name me one that's worse.
Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, he just got named the start.
A few we don't know about. No,
From last season. Who's worse than him?
Sam Darnold.
How are you?
Fair.
How are you not throwing your little boy under the bus here and going Bryce Young?
Bryce
You
Young
hate-
was
you
worse.
hate-
No, but okay.
You hate him so much.
No, I don't hate him. I'm just saying, like, at least with Bryce Young, there is such a small sample space. We've only seen him play for one season.
Yeah, that's true.
Danny Dimes has been at this for 7-8 years. It's like he's banging his head against the wall.
Yeah. Do you know the scariest part about
I had something in my toe.
Oh,
Between my toes. I
the
was really
s-
distracted.
scariest part of Danny Dimes? I've seen a lot of people be like, "Oh, well,
He's on Feet Finder, by the
it's
way.
preseason. Who cares? He was just taking shots downfield, trying to make plays,
buyer.
which he did. He had some good throws downfield. I'll
Sure.
give him that.
Yep.
He had
He can
some
move the
good
ball
throws
downfield,
to
there's no
Malik.
doubt about it.
Malik Neighbors had some good plays.
He's a good
he
little
dropped
player.
one.
He looks really
I
good.
think he's going to be good. But here's the problem, right? Everyone's like, oh, at least he's coming out there trying to throw the ball and he had a couple of bad plays. So what that tells me is that you've got two options with Danny Dimes. You can let him throw the ball downfield. You can let him take risks. You can let him try and win your games by throwing the ball, and he will turn the ball over and fuck you over. He'll throw pick sixes. That pick six was
That
the
was
worst
so
throw.
bad.
That is top 10 the worst throws I've ever seen. I don't care if it's preseason or not. That is the worst throw I've ever fucking seen. That is outrageous that he even threw that ball.
From a 6-7 year veteran.
Exactly.
That's awful.
And the second pick was a great interception by
I'll tell you
Derek
right
Stingley,
now,
but it was
Caleb,
underthrown.
Caleb Williams will not throw as bad a pick this year.
No, he won't. He
won't.
He probably won't.
He probably won't.
So the scary thing is that Daniel Jones' best year that everyone claims was when he got his $40 million was when he barely threw the ball downfield,
Yes.
barely threw touchdowns, barely threw interceptions because he took no fucking risks.
He had Saquon to fucking hand the ball.
They don't
off
have
to.
that luxury now.
Yeah,
What-
no, they don't.
And to
Because
be-
he's-
and
because he's in
that's
Philly,
what-
and he's looking
He
good
looked
too.
good.
He's looking real
That's
good.
what terrifies me. What the fuck are they going to do with Daniel Jones? If they try and throw the ball downfield, this is what he will do. If they don't, we've known they're not explosive. They're not a dynamic offense.
Is
They're
this
just
the
not gonna
last
be
year
good.
of his contract?
No,
No.
I think they can cut him after this year. Though.
Yeah, they
I think
fucking
his
will.
guarantees are done.
They fucking will. He's
Yeah.
he's done. He's done. Unless he somehow turns into fucking Eli Manning, like he's gone.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Isn't it scary to think that how much we miss Eli Manning for the Giants?
No, Eli was good.
He was okay.
He beat Tommy Buns twice.
Yeah,
so
you
I'm
can't
happy.
live off that forever.
No, he kind of has though.
He
and he
was-
kind of will.
Eli Manning was mediocre with 2 really good playoff runs.
Yeah, and that's okay. He's
That's
got
fine,
two.
yeah.
He's got 2 rings, and he's probably going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
That's cool.
He'll be in the Hall of Fame, but
I don't know if he'll be first ballot.
It doesn't matter. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
If, as I said, I won't storm the castle. We've talked this before. I won't storm the castle if he is or isn't, but
Yeah.
he will be. I don't think he should be first ballot, but if he is,
Yeah.
I get it. I get the argument.
Shout out to Eli.
Do I agree with it? No, but I get it. I understand it.
I'll tell you what was fucking heartbreaking.
JJ McCarthy.
Oh God, I felt bad for the kid, man. That's
Do you know-
bad.
Can I silver lining this?
Oh, here
Silver
we go.
linings playbook this for you boys.
Oh, here we go.
Great movie.
This
Great
is
movie.
a fucking character arc for you because you're normally the most negative motherfucker I've ever met in my life. I love this. Please.
I think this might be the best thing for JJ.
Why?
Because I think what would have happened, right? Darnold would have sucked all the cocks in the NFL for the first 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Been really shit.
Yep.
Jefferson would have started going, oh, fuck, we really suck. We can't throw the ball, blah, blah.
True.
And then they would have thrown him to the Wolves. Because I don't think Minnesota are going to be very good. I really don't. I don't think they're that talented a team.
Sure.
So-
tough division too.
Now, there's no way McCarthy can play this year. He's not playing. No matter how bad things get,
No,
no
he's
matter
not.
what, he can't be the scapegoat and he can't be the savior.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's probably the best
he
for
can
him.
sit there, he can learn all year, he can take as many mental reps as physically possible. He'll physically recover. He'll be throwing, it's his knee, he'll be throwing the ball in some way in the next 6 weeks when he can actually stand and move again.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Whether it's just upper body movements, you know, the
Yeah,
guys
be able
when
to
they
throw a ball.
when they throw off their knees and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like he'll be able to do stuff like that. He'll be able to rehabilitate, learn the playbook, learn how to be a pro without any pressure on him whatsoever.
Oh, he'll be watching film at the arse. There's no doubt about that.
I
Sure.
think this could be a really, really good thing for him and
maybe
his
like,
career.
Maybe like hit the weight room and bulk up a little
Get
bit.
a bit
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all he could be doing. So I mean, I
Yeah, okay.
did anyone think Minnesota were going to be successful this year? Tough division. We all think
it's a tough
Packers and
division.
Detroit are good. We now think like Bears are starting to look all right.
They're not going to be an easy beat.
If
that's
Williams
for
is
sure.
good, the Bears are going to be very good.
Yep.
Like
We've already spoken about their ceiling. Their
Yeah.
ceiling's like 10 or 11 wins.
exactly.
So, you know,
So I think Minnesota are the worst team in that division, and throwing now they can just have Sam Darnold, the sacrificial lamb, whatever you
no
want to
shit,
treat.
to the slaughter, bro.
Who knows? Maybe he invigorates his career.
He seriously,
Oh, come on,
no,
James.
he-
Maybe. I said
Enough,
maybe.
Enough with the positivity.
He's got
He fucking
weapons.
sucks, bro.
He's still got
great
weapons he can throw
receivers,
to.
Got Addison.
He's got weapons, no doubt. But he's got to get the ball to
Jefferson.
them, bro.
Doesn't matter. He'll get a contract out of this year. He'll get a big
I
fucking
think so
contract.
too. I just think I actually think it's the best case scenario for the Vikings. JJ McCarthy
Sure.
is not going to be the savior anymore. He can just sit and learn for a year
Sure.
and actually come into next season. He'll be the starter next year. He'll have the whole training camp to get into it. He'll have all this. He'll understand how to be a pro.
Sure.
And he can just come in and
Because it is a big jump from college to the pros, like obviously.
And he,
Yeah.
I know he was drafted early, but he wasn't the most
highly
highest graded,
touted.
quarterback.
Yeah.
He was just the quarterback that went off the board because every fucking quarterback was going at the time.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
shit.
he was
That's
just Bo
seriously
Nix.
why he went.
He was just Bo Nix, the pick before Bo Nix.
Yeah.
That's all he was.
Hey,
Quarterback started going, and everyone
is
got
that
it.
a brilliant segue?
You can segue into this one.
Hey, I'm sorry.
because my negative's about to fucking end.
You and I we're going to fight because
Talk to me.
I know it's a very small sample space, and I know it's preseason,
Very
and like
small.
I know I tend to get a little bit excited about things, but he looks good. Like he looks like he can play in the NFL. I'm not saying that he's going to be a fucking Hall of Famer or that he's even going to be like a top 10 or top 15 guy, but like you cannot, in good conscience, knowing as much as you know about football, look at what you've seen and say he is not good enough to play in the NFL.
No, I said last week his eye test has been really good. He's been impressive.
That's all I'm talking
He
about.
looks very
The eye
comfortable.
test.
He
The
looks
eye
very
test.
comfortable.
He's an older guy. He's experienced. He's been around. Like he made the throws. He made the reads. He was good at. He was good at
Did
moving
he
out
make
of the
any?
pocket.
Did he make any good throws? Really?
No, but like he's reading the defense and giving what
I
the
understand
defense
that.
gives,
I
and that's
understand
what you're
that.
supposed to do as a pro.
This is why I think you're overreacting.
Oh, here we go.
Because in the preseason, what do defenses give you?
They give you nothing.
They give you vanilla looks.
Yeah.
So he's made easy throws. He's read vanilla defenses and made easy throws. Great. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying
he's-
good.
but
Tick.
he's made
Tick.
them. He's made
He's
the
looked
throws.
athletic.
Yeah.
He's looked big and he's looked comfortable. I'll
Agreed.
give you all those things. What happens when defenses go, okay, well, we don't think this guy can throw the ball downfield?
Yeah, but he's also got Sean Payton as his coach. Yeah.
I'm asking you, what happens when defenses go, we don't
Well-
think he can throw it downfield?
Well, the offense is going to scheme against the fucking defense, like every team does.
So the defense, then this is what I'm saying. This is when I think his troubles are going to come. Because when they scheme and go, all right, let's force this guy to throw it downfield. Let's take away underneath. Let's make him challenge us with his arm. Let's make him sit in the pocket, be patient, and throw an on-time, deep ball. I don't think he can do it.
Okay.
That's my thoughts on it. And this is why the preseason, and I really try and take nothing good or bad away from the preseason. Right? Rookies are fun. Caleb Williams has been fun.
Yeah.
But you only see the flashy highlight plays.
Yeah.
Same with Bo Nix. You see the flashy highlight shit. There's plays where they don't make good reads. Like there's plays where they make
Of course.
great reads.
He's a
They don't
fucking
show.
rookie, bro. Like, relax.
Which is what I'm saying though. Like he's seeing nothing yet. So I'm with you that he surprised me that he's not a complete train wreck.
You thought he was going to be.
I still think he's going to be terrible. I think he's going to be a bad. I think he's going to be a bad pick because I think when defenses actually go, all right, we know what this guy can. They're not overly talented at wide receiver. They've got Derek. They've got Sutton, who's okay. Tim Patrick coming off a torn Achilles. Like, they're not overly talented. So what happens when he has to carry the team against a good defense?
Yeah, but no one's saying that they're going to be a playoff team.
No, but you're saying he's going to be offensive player of the year, offensive rookie of the year.
I think if he plays every game, he will be.
Cap.
No chance.
No chance.
Clip that.
No
Clip it.
fucking
Yeah, that's
chance.
fine. I'm with you, but I just don't think he's that talented.
If he was in a draft class like last
He's got a
year,
good coach.
So
He's got a good coach.
every rookie quarterback plays all 16 games, all 17 games.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen.
No, that's what I'm saying.
McCarthy's not
If we're living
playing
in a
at all.
world where
McCarthy's not playing.
Bo Nix isn't even a starter yet.
No, he'll be named the starter.
Well, he's not. They still like what's his name?
Drew Lock.
No, he's at
not
New York.
Drew Lock. It's fucking.
Stidham, Jarrett Stidham.
They do like Stidham.
They still have him as their starter. Like they might not even throw him to the Wolves yet, which again, don't hate because I think what they need to do is get Jared Stidham or someone else in there to absorb these
Take some of
different
the-
defenses
take some of the
early.
arrows, yeah.
So Bo Nix can sit on that sideline and go, oh, shit, this is
tell
a
you-
little different now.
I'll tell you one person who's happy is Sean Payton. The fucking Wilson's gone. I bet he'd be fucking.
Oh,
so
yeah.
wrapped.
But in fairness to Bo Nix, he's looked much more impressive than I thought.
Yeah, I thought he looked good.
He looks like he belongs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He looks like he can play in the
Yeah,
NFL. That's all I'm saying.
It's already impressed me. But I want to see if he does that for the first 2 weeks of the regular season. Yeah, you'll get a different result. I'll be on board with you, and I'll apologize and I'll go back to after he got drafted. I fucking gave him an absolute bake.
You sure
if he does
did.
that for a few weeks, I will fucking take that and I will apologize. I promise you. But
I think
I will say I was wrong, but I just don't see it yet.
I think he's
don't see it.
he's got all the physical tools to be able to do it.
Yeah, he should. He's like a full grown. He's actually almost retirement age.
He's like, what is he? He's like 24.
Yeah, it's like
25,
Michael
man.
Penix Jr. didn't play the preseason game because he's an old vet that needed some time off.
Yeah, that was
as a 25-year-old.
And then
that was fucking
and then the Niners started fucking
Purdy
with
played
nobody
well.
else.
Yeah, it was weird.
That was weird as fuck.
And then what happened when they started Purdy with none of his stars?
He looked terrible.
He was atrocious.
He looked terrible.
Atrocious.
Yep.
Which is why Brock on Brock.
System quarterback. But I don't think it's that because it is like he doesn't have his stars around him. Absolutely. But do you think fucking Kyle Shanahan's going to be throwing out his fucking lips?
No, he's not throwing out
Early
nothing.
on?
But like, I just don't know why you'd put him out there with
hence-
nobody
hence
else.
just don't put him out there.
Because you're not fucking paying him.
Kittle's in the tracksuit. McCaffrey's not playing.
Well, I think
Debo's not playing.
McCaffrey's dinged up, Debo's dinged up,
Yeah.
and I think Kittle's dinged up as well.
Yeah.
I think that's why. Trent Williams is holding out.
Yeah.
Ayuk's holding out. That's most of their stars. They're all their stars gone. Like, there's no one left.
Was it their home game? They had to roll somebody out.
Yeah, they had to-
run
had to
someone out
play.
of the tunnel.
It's the preseason. Why?
Yeah, stuff the preseason.
So another brilliant segue from me. How washed does fucking Russell Wilson look?
Here we go. This is me, Georgie.
Oh, please. So Brocky, lay it on me,
The
big boy, because I'm
Pittsburgh
with you.
Steelers, I'm giving them a threat level midnight.
Midnight.
Threat level midnight.
Shit.
Like, it's time for them to go to fucking bed. It's time for Mike Tomlin to get fucking fired.
Yeah.
Level midnight is called.
Threat level
I
midnight.
like how hard he's gone early too.
Because seriously, let me just get the stat I had up here before.
Oh, I like stats.
The Steelers let Russell Wilson and Justin Fields play the entire game against mostly backups, and they only scored 3 points.
Yeah.
The revamped Steelers have probably only produced 15 total points through 8 quarters this preseason.
Yeah. Yeah, they couldn't. The little bit that I saw, they couldn't move the ball.
They're
Just could
trash.
not move the ball.
They're
down.
fucking trash. They're going to struggle in a...
Their only hope. You know their only hope?
What is their only hope?
Give it to Justin Fields and just say,
Run around.
do
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Run around, make plays. We're going to have QB runs, but I don't think... who's there? Isn't there offensive coordinator?
Oh, fuck no.
Forgot his
Nah,
name.
they got rid.
He
They
got
got rid of
fired.
Canada. They got rid of Canada.
Yeah, it's someone else that got
but
fired
I don't
last
even
year.
think that's the issue. They're fucking going to be in one of the toughest divisions.
Yeah, it's tough division too. Yeah.
Like, seriously, everyone's so high on the fucking Cleveland Browns.
It's
That hasn't been
it's
fuck-
Arthur Smith.
Arthur
Yeah,
Smith,
that's
that's the one they got.
The
Nah,
one who
they-
would never give the ball to Bijan last year.
Yeah.
They're
Let
going
that
to
sink
fucking struggle this year. Just in division, they're going to fucking struggle.
I was so high on them a month ago. And then
Yeah.
watching, I just
Why?
thought that Fields would be better than. I thought if they could get,
Yeah.
it's like the Aaron Rodgers rule, right? If you can get a top 15 quarterback with that team that Pittsburgh had with TJ Watt, they're always a good defense. They run the ball well.
defense
Like,
is going to be good,
yeah, I just
but their offense is going to fucking struggle. They're always going to struggle. In that
Yeah.
division, they're going to fucking struggle against
Yeah.
good defenses.
Yeah.
you can see why the Bears didn't keep Fields now, can't you? When they had a chance to get Caleb Williams, like
Well,
the
yeah,
risk was just so. Like
He's
watching,
a generational fucking quarterback, Caleb. And I don't want to say it. He's going to be fucking his offensive rookie of the year.
Clip that.
Guaran fucking tee it.
All right.
He plays 15 games.
he was named the starter this week.
He will still be
as
the
he should, of
fucking.
course, he should be named the starter.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. Again, he's looked great against vanilla defenses with backups,
Yeah,
but he's made plays. He's looked
he's-
really good. He's
He
made
looks silky.
the throw he made to a Dunze down that left
Yeah, that was
sideline
good
on the
throw.
weekend
That
was
was good throw.
unbelievable. The throw he made,
That was literally like
touch,
right in the breadbasket.
the touchdown he
So-
ran in when he made like 7 guys miss, and then just like I didn't realize he was that athletic. I knew
Yeah.
he was a good athlete, but that's like Mahomes' athleticism. It's sneaky. Rodgers back in the day, it was sneaky.
Yeah, it's like young Aaron Rodgers. He
Sneaky
really is,
athlete.
actually,
You're like,
yeah.
fucking hell,
His
where'd that-
arm when throwing is so fucking smooth
Yeah,
that
like-
the ball, like it doesn't throw it. Looks like he's throwing it hard, and the ball zips
Yeah, it does.
out
Yeah,
of
it
his
does.
fucking hand.
It does. Like the guy can play. Like we're not. I don't think
Oh,
anyone's
absolutely
arguing
he's
that.
gonna
Like, the guy
play.
can play.
Can we talk Hotlanta?
Oh,
Yeah, I see this on the run sheet. What is Hotlanta for you?
Hotlanta,
lay it on me, big.
the Atlanta Falcons.
Is it your issue with Kirk Cousins' fucking his birthday playlist not having
His
enough
birthday
push?
playlist was outstanding. It
was actually-
it scared me.
Oh,
I didn't see
I'll
it.
send it to you.
Post it. No,
posted it.
post it.
It
Post
was
one of
fucking
the
fantastic.
It's one of the best playlists I've ever seen.
It could be the Rangers playlist this
I
year.
can't
That's how
believe
fucking good
how
it was.
into Kirk Cousins' music I am. There was
Really?
not one traditional Christian rock song on it other than the Killers.
The Killers were on there.
Fun fact: Killers are a Christian rock band.
I
Did you
didn't
know
know
that?
that. No.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's a
listen,
fun fact.
We're all learning things here tonight. This is amazing. So no skip playlist.
No, it was very
It
good.
was all fucking fire.
It was fire. It was
Straight
it was
fire.
all gas, no break. Very
no
impressive.
Post it on the socials.
Yeah, they'll be up there.
Hotlanta, what I'm talking about is the
Lay it
moves
on.
they made this week. So they go, obviously,
Yeah,
Matt,
yeah.
Matt Judon, very unhappy over in New England, 32-year-old. Did you know Matt Judon won Defensive Player of the Year?
Last year.
No,
No.
a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Must have been at the Ravens, was
Yeah.
it? I'd forgotten that.
I forgot on that too.
He'd
He's
won,
a fucking-
he won Defensive Player of the Year 1 year.
What?
Yeah.
He's a
Yep.
fucking gun.
Is that Cap?
Check it, Brock, because I'm like 99.9% sure.
Well, I'm not going.
I heard it from
I'm
very
not
reliable.
going to argue against.
Heard
your
it from a
autism.
very reliable source. The internet.
Your autism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not arguing with
so
that.
so then the Falcons go, well, he's unhappy over there. We need an edge rusher. We have 0 edge rushers. Bang. They go and give a 3rd round pick for Matt Judon.
He's a leader too. He's a real
Good
fucking
leader.
big leader.
Yeah.
Well, I thought he was a bit of a twat because he wanted more money, and he came in his first press conference. They said, "Do you want? Are you gonna want more money from? Do you want your deal renegotiated?" And his response was, "Well, no. It's not Atlanta's problem that the Patriots wouldn't give me more money. They've traded for me. They need to see what I can do first.
Yeah, that's a
It's
pro.
unfair for me to come in and be like, you've never had me play for your organization. Give me all your money.
Yeah.
I'm going to compete, work my ass off, play as hard as I can, and if they feel like they want to re-sign me in the next few weeks, that's up to them."
Wikipedia doesn't have him as a defensive player of the year, but he's a 4-time Pro Bowler
Pro Bowl.
from 2019 to 2022.
Maybe that's why I've forgotten it.
Because it didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Fuck you, Dan Hansis. I trusted you.
Well,
Anyway, but anyway, yes, they get him. Then they go out and they sign.
so just on that quickly,
Yeah.
that's a sign of a real pro. I like that.
it was
a lot.
very good.
That shows me that not only is he a pro, he's going to go there, he's going to play, he's going to work his ass off, but he's going to be really good in that locker room
showed
too.
he wanted out of New England.
Yeah, true. True. That's a dumpster fire.
He wanted
I
out
don't
of New
blame him.
England.
Yeah.
He didn't want. It wasn't as much a money thing as it was. I want the fuck out of here.
Out of here. Yeah.
So anyway, then they go and they sign Justin Simmons, who's a former All-Pro and Pro Bowl safety,
Yeah, that was really
from
good.
Denver.
That was a good pickup too.
They, probably lost a step the last couple of years, but he's only 28, I think, 29. He goes in, he pairs up with Jesse Bates. I think that
Judon's
makes
32.
32. How old's Justin Simmons? So yeah, they pair them up together, add something else, and you know what I like about it? They're just all in.
Yeah.
Atlanta is sitting there going, well, you know what? We've got Kirk Cousins for 2 years. We've got a contingency
Justin
plan.
Simmons is 30 years old.
30. We've got a contingency plan with Penix Jr. for the
yeah.
future. We'll see what happens there. Right now, we've got Drake London on a rookie deal, the receiver. Kyle Pitts on a rookie deal, so he needs to have a big year.
Bijan on a rookie deal.
Bijan on a rookie deal. Let's just bring in some vets and throw some shit at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. Like, if a crappy team like New England were doing this, you'd be like, why are they doing this? Then they're not going to be any good. These guys are saying, we've paid Kirk Cousins, we've got the talent, we've got the guys. Let's just throw a couple more things in
Why
there
not?
and see what happens to it. Let's make our defense. We've been a bad defense.
It's a shitty division. So, like, even if they're halfway decent, they're going to win the division.
We're an awful pass rushing team. That's the best available pass rusher we can find right now for a third-round pick. Let's go get him.
He played in 4 games last year, had 4 sacks and 13 tackles.
Yeah,
He played in 4
Yeah, he
games.
got hurt. Yeah.
He tore his bicep.
Yeah.
So the guy can,
He's a
he can play.
fucking
Like, he's a
baller.
machine. Yeah.
I just think, like, my question is with Hotlanta. They're winning the division, sure.
Surely, bro. Who's going to beat them? Who's going to win it off them?
New Orleans, Tampa Bay, or the Panthers. I don't think the Panthers are even close. They are so
Panthers.
fucking untalented. It's not funny.
I'm telling you now, the Panthers' ceiling is four wins.
I think so too. I think, 4.5. I reckon to be their over-under. It'd have to be. I think
Tampa are going to regress.
Tampa are going to live and die by Baker Mayfield.
So that you could fucking flip a coin, like whatever.
Who knows? And they lived and died by Baker Mayfield last year, and they won 8 games, or 9 games, whatever it was. They just made the playoffs.
And they beat Philly. They beat Philly at home.
Look, do you think we've discussed
No,
before?
no, no, no,
Any
no.
team was beating Philly.
Doesn't
in that
matter. They
playoff
still
game.
fucking did
But
it.
they did it. You're right.
They still fucking did it.
And that was, you live and die by Baker Mayfield in those scenarios.
Because Baker could go throw 3 picks and it's over.
Yes, 100%.
So they still did it.
Yeah. So I think that's what I just think. I don't think New Orleans will be good. I think Derek Carr's
Derek Carr's
real
done.
strife.
I think New Orleans have a good defense. I think the defense
they'll
will be
be
okay.
solid. Yeah, they'll be okay. They'll be solid.
I reckon they'll push for a top 10 defense. Click
Yeah,
that.
they'll be around there. Yeah, I think so.
So but like you need to score to win games. So like if Derek Carr's like can't make fucking
Maybe he's
intermediate
hurt.
throws,
They don't have
like,
great. They don't have a great receiver depth. They got Chris Olave. That's about it.
They got a good backfield. So
Kamara's decent.
Maybe they're going to try and run the ball.
Jamal
heaps.
Williams.
I don't know, but we'll see.
Jamal Williams, Jamal Williams, not Jameson Williams. But yeah, that's what I think. I think Atlanta are. You know what? If nothing else, they're shooting their shot to say we want to win this division and compete.
So they should.
And
why would you bring Kirk Cousins over if that's not what you're going to do?
100. I'm just glad they're backing themselves in. They're like, we got Kirk Cousins. Let's
They've
go.
got young talent.
They
Do it.
still should have drafted a defensive player with pick 9. They could have had Dallas Turner, who's looking very good for Minnesota in the preseason,
He is
which,
looking good.
again, we'll see how Penix plays out. I think it was crappy value, but from what we saw, like, there's no way Penix makes it past Minnesota or Denver because they're taking him.
Someone would have taken him.
So maybe they knew that. Maybe they knew that we're not getting this guy in the second round. We're not getting him anywhere else. We're either taking him now or we're never getting him.
Because like Brock said, it was a fucking quarterback frenzy.
And we'll be too good next year. We'll have an aging quarterback. We're not going to be. So
like if Kirk Cousins comes in and just fucking lights it up and wins fucking 9-10 games,
yeah,
they're getting a shit pick.
They'll win 10 games for sure.
That's what I mean. So they'll get a shit pick next year, trying to pick up a quarterback next year when it's not a great fucking QB draft.
No, not like this year.
Hence why fucking Sanders went back to college, partly because he's dad and partly because he wants to be a number 2
high
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's just not going to fucking
I think he's a bit overrated too, just quietly.
Who?
Shador.
He didn't get named in the AP All-Pro rankings or something like that I saw today.
Yeah, those rankings mean fuck all.
Like, is that just like writers that vote on it?
Yes. Yeah.
Is that like the preseason All-Pro team?
It's the Associated Press.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking rankings.
Yeah.
Like
But isn't
Alabama
that
will still be ranked in the top fucking 10.
The quarterback from Georgia's phenomenal, isn't he? That Beck.
Yes.
Yeah. He's going to be number 1 pick.
That's all I'm saying.
He's good.
is
The
that-
fucking Texans quarterback is good.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but there can only be one quarterback in the All-American team. So if Shador Sanders isn't on it, is that real? Maybe he was the second or third guy.
It's not a fucking...
You know what I mean? Like,
It's not a knock on somebody.
No, like Quinn Ewers is obviously really good.
Yeah.
Not a big
Speaking
college guy.
Speaking of shitty quarterbacks, my man, the mustache. It's Gardner Minshew.
Another fucking great segue from you, George. You're fucking really,
I'm on fire tonight.
you're
You're
really
on
contributing
fire, actually.
tonight.
My man, the mustache,
You're a real non-pretender.
gets amen to that. I make things happen. You know that.
Yes, I do.
Named starter of the Oakland Raiders.
Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
What do we think here, boys?
Oh, come on. Surely they're tanking for the number 1 pick, aren't they? And if they're not, they fucking should be. There's going to be a race to the bottom between them and New England for the number 1 pick, surely.
Genuinely don't know what to think anymore of what they're doing out there. If you're Devontae Adams, you are
literally banging your fucking head against the wall saying, get me off this ride.
Well, he was doing that last year as well.
He was. You're right. And he should be doing it again.
Is
He reported? Has he reported?
better? Yeah, he's
reported.
He's playing. Is Minshew better than Jimmy G last year?
It's the same fucking quarterback. Just Minshew can actually control an offense a little bit more.
And one's traditionally handsome, and one's like kind of cool handsome.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that mustache does it.
He's like a kitschy handsome guy.
Yeah, there's no doubt about
Whereas Jimmy G's just
it. Like, he's Jimmy JQ. Like, what else do you need to
he
say?
fucks porn stars. What do you want from him?
Shout out.
Yeah,
Like,
and had no remorse when he did it.
Remorse?
Everyone's like,
Why
oh,
would you
that's
be remorseful?
disgusting. He's like, I watched her growing up. I just
Motherfucker, I'm putting that on my resume. Where you going? I'm
I had money.
remorseful.
You best believe I'm going to the fucking
I'm
porn
rich
stars.
and I'm handsome. And he's probably got a hammer too. Like, let's be honest.
No, I don't reckon.
What?
I reckon it's just real tight, trim, knows what to do with it.
Knows what to do with it. Hey, shout out.
I don't think he's rocking like a
No?
Nah, I think he's just got it's
Is
just,
that your educated opinion?
it's just he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
And if he has to go off script, he can do it
He can do it.
anytime.
Yeah.
He's like Lamar down there.
Yeah, right.
If he needs to run the ball, he'll run it. If he needs to sit in that pocket and take his time,
surely
in the pocket's a good one
So
then,
are we saying they're tanking for the number 1 pick? Is that what we're saying?
they've got no other option. Like I watched that. Who is it? Aiden
O'Connell.
Yeah, O'Connor.
Aiden O'Connell. Like, he's
not terrible, but he's just not. He's not a future.
Nah. I guess Minshew, they brought him in as a bridge quarterback. He's a bridge quarterback. They probably hoped they were going to get to draft one earlier. They didn't. There wasn't any there.
Yep.
Well, they were trying to get CJ fucking 2 years ago, and your best mate said no to it. So
Who's my best mate?
Snake.
The Snake. That's right. Yeah, have you seen that?
Snake.
Snake McDaniels, they had a deal to get up to get CJ straight
Yeah,
up.
I saw
and they said no. Snake said no, don't want to do it. I'm happy with my guy,
Fucking
Jimmy.
Snake boy.
Jimmy G, because he's from the Pats. He used to be at the Pats. He's my guy.
Do you know he used to be at the Pats? Jimmy
Yeah,
G?
he did.
He used to be at the Pats.
Yeah, he's at the 49ers too. Did you know that? 49ers guy. Big 49ers guy.
Big 49ers.
Big
guy.
49ers.
49ers love him.
So
They do.
couple rookies named as starters. Which-
Yep.
No real surprises here. Jaden Daniels for the football team and Caleb for the Bears. No real surprises.
I just realised I wrote in here Jaden Daniels named washing starter.
Oh, did you? I read it as Washington. So there you go.
I don't know, because you're retarded like me.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Whoa.
And that's not a very nice word to use.
Hey,
How dare you?
You
Listen.
can't drop the hard R like that.
you don't call retarded people retarded. You call your friends retarded
retarded
when they're
when
acting
they're
like retards. Okay? Michael Scott, Wayne Gretzky.
Shout out.
Um,
No surprises there.
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
otherwise,
Yeah, not shocked at all. I like that. Washington is sneaking up on me. They're sneaking up on me.
You've been on them early too. I'm not really sure why, but you have been.
Just something's telling me. My guts are telling me.
Yeah.
My guts are just like, there's something going on.
They're
Daniels
percolating.
is going to be good.
Your knackers are just fucking.
Yeah, they're just clacking together like,
They'll be
obviously
clackers.
putting holes in plaster
Tingling.
and shit.
Yeah, amen.
Can't walk through doorways without them taking out
I
handles and
think
stuff
you
like that.
sort of got to do it for your rookie quarterback you're going to draft in the first round. Unless you have
Second overall.
unless you have a guaranteed fucking veteran starter, you start your rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
As bad as it sounds, I hate it. Unless you have that bona fide start as a quarterback.
Well, then you wouldn't be drafting a
veteran.
quarterback so early.
But you will, because
Unless you're Green Bay.
Green Bay did it.
Yeah, but they didn't do it at number 2.
No, 24.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like I said,
Late first
we
round is
all
fine.
give Green Bay this credit, like, oh, well done sitting behind, having Jordan Love sit for 3 years. Well done having Rodgers sit for 3 years. Pretty fucking easy when the guys there sitting are behind Brett Favre
Yes.
and then behind Aaron Rodgers.
This is what
two
I'm-
of arguably the best quarterbacks ever.
This is what I'm saying. Unless you have a fucking Hall of Fame quarterback,
Yeah.
you start your fucking you start
Yeah.
your first round pick.
Yeah,
As
because
bad as
you got to see what you got.
I think so.
You got to throw them to the fire early because you only got fucking 4 years, maybe 5 with them
Who has the better season
before you do it.
Out of who?
out of these two guys?
Jaden Daniels and Calvin Williams.
Caleb. Caleb has a better
Caleb has
receiving
talent.
group. Yeah,
He's
better.
got more talent. Yeah,
They're a better O-line. They're better receiving
and he's
group.
more talented as well.
I think so too. He's more I think Jaden Daniels.
He's a more talented passer.
He's erratic. Jaden. He's going to be more like an erratic guy, which means he's going to have some really good highlights and make some really cool plays. But I don't think, to me, I think Caleb Williams can sit back in that pocket and just throw darts on time, where he needs it. He understands the offense. He knows what he's doing. I don't see that as much from Jaden Daniels.
Sure.
But it's going to take time.
What if he comes in and just does a Lamar Jackson sort of season and just runs around
Easily could.
and literally carries his fucking team to the playoffs like Lamar Jackson did behind Flacco? You bring him in, you fucking let him go play backyard football.
Yeah.
Let him go have fun.
That's what I mean. I think that's what they can do. Yeah, I do think that. There's something about Washington. Can't explain it.
I kind of get what you're saying because I've got the feeling that the East is just going to be fucking.
Because I genuinely think the Cowboys and the Eagles are going to. The Cowboys, I'm off. I just don't think they are going to be able to make it work this year.
Yeah.
I think McCarthy will be gone by midway point. I think they're going to be bad.
He'll be gone by the bye.
I think so too. The Eagles, I feel like, yes, Sirianni's a fucking moron. He's not a good coach.
They haven't addressed any of the off-field issues.
They are
That's the problem.
so talented.
Yeah, they are. And we were equally as talented last year.
And you were really good for the first 12 weeks.
Yeah, I know, but then...
And then the Sirianni shit took over.
Exactly.
Are you guys going to be able to do that again? And are you going to be 10-1 again and then fall apart? Maybe. That's because talent can
that's my
override.
point.
You know, they might fire Sirianni after the first 4 games. He's an asshole. Bring in Callum Moore and then the team shoots off. They're so talented. They're talented everywhere. The Eagles.
What's his name will step in as
Big
head coach.
Fangio. Yeah, they're so talented.
They've actually set it up nicely, but it's just got to play out. Like, I think Sirianni needs to be on the short... Like, his leash needs to be fucking 6 inches long. Like, the shortest leash you've ever
I
seen.
think they needed to fire him last year.
Yeah, I agree. Should have gone at the end of the year.
They let it go too long. I think he lost the locker room. The fact that and this is all if it's true, if he has to have meetings,
Huge if true.
Huge if true. If Jalen Hurts won't have a meeting with him on his own, I'm telling you, if I'm an owner,
Hasn't Hurts come out and said that is correct?
basically he didn't deny it. That's the difference. He didn't say, yeah, that's absolutely true. I won't be alone with him. He just was like, I'm
not denying is basically the same as agreeing, bro.
He didn't not
real
not
female
say
move by you.
It's true though.
Yeah, it is very true.
Gaslight us as well, George.
Gaslighting, narcissism. What else are you going to bring in this room tonight?
I do none of those things. I do none of those things ever.
I still, if I'm being truly honest, don't know what narcissism is.
Okay.
Is it just being a bit of an asshole?
A bit of homework for you for next week. We'll talk again.
Yeah, go in your a-hole about that.
We'll have our Dr. Phil moment at the start of the show next
Give me
week.
fucking homework.
You gave us homework the other week, motherfucker.
You don't know who I am.
I know you are. You're James Other.
Not the singer.
So, no, not the
Podcaster.
The podcast.
Wow.
This one's not as good as the great.
All right, so West,
Yeah, the cotton candy's a bit. Yeah.
Caleb's good. Okay, cool.
Jane Daniels starter. Let's talk Matt Milano, Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, that
star linebacker.
Yeah.
Ruptured his biceps, both.
No. It's just one. He didn't rip both of them. The technical name is biceps.
Oh, okay, good. So it's just one. Thank fuck for that. There you go.
You know there's 3 muscles in your bicep, right?
Because I read that thinking, has he done both his biceps? Imagine him walking around.
The two.
That's all I can imagine him was like, who's helping him shop?
What the fuck's wrong with you, bro?
So just his biceps in one arm.
Yeah, but that's the
good.
technical name for it. Yeah.
Thank fuck. I was panicking when I wrote that tonight.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad you corrected me. Yeah. Bicep. Why can't we just call it a bicep?
Because that's not what it's called. That's not the
three
name
muscles
of it.
in there, George. If you actually lifted the weight.
I'm James.
If I lifted away.
Sorry. James.
We're not gonna pose down and compare biceps now, are we?
I can't believe. Okay,
James.
I can't believe Brock's
say
giving
on
us
the
tips on lifting. All right, come on, mate. Hit us with it.
Take your fucking hook. Take your
like
jump up and talk to me, motherfucker.
A blind guy giving us tips on how to fucking drive.
I take my shirt off. One of us looks like an O-lineman. It's not me.
Wow.
I look like a sail ship.
Yeah, if you go out in the fucking strong wind, you
Hey! Whoa!
That's enough of this. That's enough with the body shape.
We have
Make one bicep mistake.
we have another fucking balloon boy fucking incident.
We're
if you take your
body
shirt off.
positive here on the
Brock's
NFL podcast.
Brock's a bit upset.
He's very upset.
We had a wrestle Saturday night and I beat him.
Oh, did you?
Oh, we did do that.
Wow!
In front of everyone.
I can't believe you've waited this long to tell me about this.
I
bro.
didn't want to hurt you, James.
How
You're a
do we,
vet.
you've buried the lead big time.
You're a vet, George. I didn't want to hurt you.
In front of
carry on with the show. Carry on with the show.
Matt Milano's torn his biceps in the one arm.
That's a big out for them.
Massive out. Because they didn't get better in the offseason, the Bills. They did not get better. And this is just another dent.
They lost Diggs. They potentially got worse.
They picked up a running back, didn't they?
No, they've got James Cook Jr.
I thought they picked up a running back.
Zach Moss left. They might have picked up a guy. I don't know, it's a backup guy.
Yeah.
James Cook will be the guy. They got Dalton Kincaid, Knox. I think it's going to be Josh Allen's.
Well, it's going to be Josh Allen's show there for sure.
That's why I think Josh Allen could win MVP, because if they're good, and I think it's going to be all him.
Yeah.
But then they could also be really bad.
Funny you bring that up, James, because I do have the MVP odds here.
Odds.
Shout out Tyson Jones for sending this 1 and 3 before
Shout
the show.
out Ties.
Patty Mahomes at 5, Josh Allen at 9, CJ Stroud at 10, Joe Burrow at 10, Lamar Jackson 15, Jordan Love 15, Jalen Hurts 17, Brock Purdy 19, Dak Prescott 21, Aaron Rodgers 26, Tua in at 26, and Herbert at 26 as well.
Lamar at 15 is a bit fucking.
That's fucking
stiff.
fantastic
That's a bit
odds.
stiff.
I might go to the fucking
It's
local.
good odds.
I might go to
He should be-
the
he's
TAB.
Good odds for betting.
Yeah, he should be like second or third favourite.
Yeah,
Like, he
it's
won it
shocking.
last year.
That's a
Like,
bit bizarre to me.
You might catch me at the Sporting Globe after this throwing a
Although-
a Green Bay
check your hundo on it.
Green Bay straight in on Lamar Jackson
like
for
it.
your MVP.
To win a third MVP, it'd be tough. Like if you play history, it's tough
He's pretty
because
good.
it's also a
He's
narrative.
pretty good at
award.
quarterback though.
Yeah, but it's also a narrative
Yeah.
award. That's the other big problem. Like if he has the same season as last year, and then like Stroud's really good and wins the Texans win the division,
Yeah.
they'll go to the narrative
Yeah,
more.
if Stroud wins the
That's the
conference,
problem.
If
That's-
it
and
goes,
teams just won't give it to him. The
As-
voters just won't vote for him.
as
They'll
bad
be
as
like,
it sounds-
we won it last year.
Oh,
We'll vote for someone else.
it's like Lamar fatigue. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
like
No,
LeBron James should have won the MVP every fucking year of the NBA. He should have won it 9 years in a row.
as
They
bad
didn't
as
vote
it,
for
as
him.
bad as it sounds, if you win the fucking conference and have the most wins, you get the MVP.
Yep.
As bad as that sounds, that's just what the award is these days, and it's
Yeah.
a shit award. I don't love it, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
Give
You liked it last year.
I fucking loved it last year. Then Taylor Swift fucking rolls in and fucking beats us.
Tay-Tay.
Fucking Tay-Tay went
Did you
off.
know, I'm not sure if it's real. Taylor Swift's in the new Madden game.
Oh, please stop.
No, that's not real, is it?
Please stop.
I might have to buy it
Do some research.
just to fucking.
This
We
is-
will both buy it to do some research.
We'll do some
you should
research.
buy it too, George. We can all play it
I'm
together.
not doing that. I don't have time.
You're not gonna.
You don't want to lose again, George.
I lost to James 10 years ago, bro. Get over it.
People don't forget.
The-
Actually, it was bought up Saturday night.
It's like
our
pissing your
fantasy
pants.
draft
oh, really?
by Maddie Mackay, I think it was,
What?
who remembered us playing in that,
Yeah,
having
yeah,
that tournament,
yeah.
being like, "Didn't you beat George?" I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
I fucking did.
Yeah,
I did. Fucking bring it up all the time. Some Saber track is still crying.
Shout out Josh Petrarca.
Shout out, absolute legend. Can we just quickly touch this? This doesn't have to be a long touch either. Brandon Aubrey kicked a
He
66-yard field goal.
That's a
absolutely
good kick.
drilled that, man.
He would have hit it from 72. That's what they've
'Cause-
calculated.
Is that what the net?
I
net
didn't.
stats
I didn't
were?
see it because it's the Cowboys, obviously. But when you put it up in the chat, I went and found the clip.
It never looked like
No,
missing.
no, no. It was in.
Because it was before halftime, so it was a bit of a let's just take a shot to see what happens with like 1 second on the clock.
Dude.
When it left his foot, immediately I'm like, oh, that's through.
That's in.
That's not moving at all. It
And
is
it was like
gun barrel straight.
in.
Just like, oh my, like a gunshot. It was unbelievable.
Shout out.
My question is, obviously Justin Tucker's been the best kicker in the league for 15 years, whatever it is now.
Yeah.
Historically one of the best kickers ever. Are we seeing, as his career's winding down, is Aubrey, has he got the potential to become that next guy?
Yeah, why not?
Because he didn't miss last year. He missed one field goal that was blocked.
Yeah.
He's now
Does that
showing
count as a
he-
miss, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Oh,
it does.
okay.
It does. It's the worst.
It's the
fucking
shittest
really?
thing ever. It
That's-
goes on the kicker. It
why?
pisses me right off.
Especially when they
He's-
jump
he's-
the line and they fucking stop it. It's the worst fucking stat.
Should just be a separate stat.
I
block.
believe too, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's
I didn't
It
know
should,
that.
yeah, block shouldn't count as misses. Absolutely.
No, it definitely shouldn't.
Yeah, well, it does.
And
So
if it didn't count, Justin Tucker would still be going at like 94%.
it'd be wild, yeah. So I'm saying is Aubrey now he's showing he's got not only that, he's got the leg.
And the
Could
accuracy.
he be the next?
Absolutely
Hey,
could be.
I
he be the
know,
next
I know
Tucker?
you hate on kickers, but like a good kicker is fucking really important.
No, I
man. It can make or
thoroughly
make or
enjoyed
break.
Brandon Aubrey last year for the Dallas
It
Cowboys.
can make or break you, man.
Thoroughly enjoyed him.
Like
he was
like the kicker from Green Bay, and then LaFleur's like, "I'll just send him out there and I'll just hope for the best or whatever." Remember
it's one
that?
of my Carlson. It's one of my favorite clips ever. Yeah, I just send him out there and just close my eyes and
Just
hope,
close my eyes
hope
and
for the
hope.
best.
Like,
Wild scenes. Imagine that. Imagine having a kick at the you're like, I'm just going to shut my eyes
Yeah.
and hope.
That's a good fucking kick.
It never
yeah.
looked
Oh,
like
you're watching
missing.
it now.
I'm watching
live.
it now.
Wow.
From the boot to when it went through, the post judges are just like,
In a dome.
It was a no
yeah,
doubt.
dome. It
In
does
a
help.
dome.
I think you'll find most long kicks are in domes.
Yeah.
No wind makes a big difference.
Still
No
got
wind
to still got to kick it though. You still got to do it.
66 yards. If it was 56 yards, I'd be like, yeah, cool, dome, whatever. Like 60, that's in. He was past midfield.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I understand how yards work, James.
Yeah. I don't know if you do, Brock.
Whoa. I love the animosity.
You're really getting a little bit salty. I keep calling you James, don't you?
Super salty.
I love you.
Do you want some trail mix to go with that salt?
No, I want a ambulance to come and get me.
Call the Amber Lamb.
Yeah, so I just thought it was good. As I said, preseason, you don't get a lot of great moments, but kicking a 6-yard field goal is pretty
I
cool.
like that. I respect that. That's a
thumper,
great
bro.
fucking
Shout
kick.
out.
Yeah. Randy Gregory. Let's talk about something we don't respect much. So
Yeah, hit me with a story. What is it, James?
here's a bit of a story about Randy Gregory. So drafted by
I
the
like
Cowboys
stories.
in the second round. Fell in the draft because he was a bit of a knucklehead at college.
Yes.
He's a bit of a knucklehead for his first couple of years in the NFL. Gets suspended. Bit of a like smoking weed.
Off the weed.
Yeah. So gets suspended. Finally has a good season for the Cowboys. The Cowboys say, all right, cool. Offer him a contract. Leaves because he didn't like some of the wording in the contract and went to the Denver Broncos for identical amount of money, but better wording. Whatever.
Sure.
What
I
was
get
the
it.
wording that he had the issue with?
Can't remember. Something. I actually can't remember. I
stupid.
physically cannot remember what it was. Something he didn't like about the Cowboys contract. So he goes to Denver. Denver then lose their first 6 games or whatever. They start dumping. They trade him to the 49ers. Goes to the 49ers. Does absolutely nothing at one of the best defensive lines in football, best defense in football. Does nothing. All through the playoffs, does nothing. Gets cut by them after the season. The Bucks sign him. He just doesn't turn up to camp.
What a fucking dickhead.
Was he sure he knew he got signed?
Good point.
It's a good point.
He could have been in a purple haze still. You're right.
I'm sure his agent or his manager, someone's ringing him up going, hey, dude.
Let's assume that he knew he was signed.
I think that's he probably
Fair
did.
assumption.
As a professional
Not 100% an
probably
assumption,
knew where
but a
he needed
fair
to go.
assumption.
Yeah.
So he doesn't turn up. They've contacted him. Just ignores them. After 3 weeks, they finally cut him. And the coach
So
comes out.
Still a no-show.
They've said, we actually still don't know why he never turned up. He just hasn't turned up.
Is he alive?
So he's now been, he's just saying, I'm not turning up.
Okay,
But
so-
won't tell them why.
Apparently, in the contract was
here
a
we go.
player could lose bonuses or guaranteed
That's
if a player is fined or suspended.
Yes, because he'd been suspended before for being a knucklehead.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas Denver didn't put that in. So,
Okay.
I mean, keep in mind, the Cowboys could have cut him 3 years earlier when he was being a dickhead. They stuck by him and then offered him money after one good year. And he's like, no, I'll go to Denver. Whatever. I was like, cool, whatever. But then this is just, what a wild fucking career. I can't see another team signing him now.
No chance.
Maybe Dan Quinn over at Washington, who has a good relationship with him, might be like, come and I'll set you straight. Maybe.
I don't even think it's that at this point. The owners won't fucking take a risk on someone like that anymore.
I just don't think he wants. He clearly doesn't want to play football.
That's what I was going to say. He just doesn't want it, bro.
Yeah.
There's no professionalism. There's no drive. There's nothing.
Go join the CFL. Go join the UFL. We'll take it with the Rangers. We'll take that out of the
take it
contract.
the
Definitely
Rangers.
take him at the Rangers, and he can smoke as much fucking weed as he wants. I'll buy it for him. I don't give a shit.
on the field.
He can do it whenever he wants.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ball's not in charge anymore. You can do it in the rooms. We don't give
Yeah.
a fuck.
We'll get him one of those little THC vapes. Get after it. Get after it, kid. Do it all day. You can get weed vapes now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world's changing, George. You should get on board with it or get off.
Catch up, George.
I'm happy to get off. I'm happy. I'm ready for the asteroid. Don't worry about that.
Like the asteroid from Armageddon, and
Yeah.
then not John Travolta, not Patrick Willis. Bruce Willis will come and save
Patrick
us.
Wilson, linebacker, star linebacker.
Patrick Willis could save us from an asteroid.
100%.
tackle it.
I'd go with him over Bruce Willis.
I just thought Randy Gregory, what a random career.
Knucklehead. Bonehead.
Yeah, you just
People like that, I've got no sympathy for because all their problems, they bring them on themselves.
yeah.
So, sorry, bro.
No, very fair, very fair.
And I automatically, I don't feel sorry for millionaires anyway. Like, they can get fucked too.
Actually, I want to bring this up now.
oh no, here we go.
Because
Talk to me, big
we
dog.
didn't even have this on the run sheet. Amar St. Brown.
I'm on Ra. Same
Amar St. Brown.
Yeah.
Signed a contract to be the highest paid NFL wide receiver.
Yeah.
It's like $35 million a year is what he signed for. I was watching Cam Newton's show the other day.
4th and 1.
4th and 1, great show.
It's a great show, actually.
Great
I really
clip,
like it.
Great clip show. It's a great clip show. He went in the...
You don't like... You're off Cam Newton. You don't like him.
in fairness,
You were never on him.
I have no issue with Cam Newton. I haven't liked him since he entered the NFL.
Yeah.
I've never liked
You
him.
hated him when he was at Auburn.
I hated him everywhere. I've hated him when he was jumping out fucking windows with stolen laptops.
Yeah.
I hate that they made a Netflix documentary on Florida and didn't bring up what the fuck he did and go through
Don't
it.
get me started on that fucking... That's the worst documentary in the world.
The guy...
Well, he didn't play. So like,
No, but he was still part of the Rat Pack.
He's
They mentioned him
potentially
once.
one of the worst MVPs ever.
Oh no,
His season was okay.
that year was
But
fucking
he's-
unreal.
no, he had a good season. Come on.
Career, the fact that if you watch him, he won an MVP. The dude's only like 32 now. He's out of the league, or 34 or something like that.
He's like 36.
Is he? He's that old?
Your
now?
ages are fucked, bro.
I'm not good at
You're
age
so far off.
How dare you, bro? How dare you miss someone?
because I don't see the age. I see the disability.
You see colour.
He's 35 years old. He's the same age as you,
Wasn't
James.
far- exactly.
Same age
So
as you.
do you know how old quarterbacks play till?
Oh, now they've played at fucking 36, 37.
Oh,
So anyway, sorry. We've
I'm
derailed
just
this.
a bit.
let me get back on my point
My
about-
point was
please.
I've never liked
The
Cam
fourth
Newton.
and one.
Please
sorry.
continue. I'm sorry, Brock.
Fourth
Thank
and
you.
one. Cam Newton was there slapping gums.
Nah, he broke down their actual contract of what they get paid.
Yeah, talk to me.
He's only bringing home like fucking 11 million a year,
Oh, only.
which is
Must be tough.
it's still fucking.
Is he okay?
That's after taxes and shit.
How is he going to pay his gas bill, man?
I
For
don't
$11
know,
million?
but he has to pay. He has to pay tax in every state he plays.
And you also keep in mind, it's not $11 million a year. The season goes for 6 months of the year.
It's over 17 weeks. Yeah, it breaks down to be like 974,000.
Plus his
a
signing
week.
bonus would have been like
Yeah.
80 million. He would have got
Yes.
up front.
So in his contract,
Something like that, 50 million.
every,
Something.
every Tuesday he'll be getting paid 974,521 and 41 cents, something like that.
Honestly, Brock, you're right. That sounds awful, man.
It does sound awful, but they have a lot of people to pay for. They have a lot of people. Hence why.
That's their own fault.
Yeah, that's right.
Why though? Because they
do
take
you
care of
mean
their
why?
family.
No, don't have an agent. Or do you take all the family shit out of it too?
No. That's just what
That's
he.
11 million after he pays his taxes and he pays his agents and he pays everybody
Yeah.
else. That's his money.
If I was ever in the
Money
NFL, I wouldn't have an agent. I'd be a full grown man and I'd fucking sign my own.
Just
deals
get your
and
mum
make
like
my
Lamar
own
does.
deals. I wouldn't even have my mum.
Nah.
I'd just do it myself.
Hey, she's a nice lady, man.
She's a lovely lady, but I wouldn't
has a-
trust her
she
to
has a
sign an
nice
NFL
beach house.
contract. Like, yeah, not anymore.
You guys sorted that.
Like, I just would do it myself. Like, I wouldn't.
No, but it's not even that late.
Anyway, irrespective of all that,
Like-
right? $11 million a year, clean money in your pocket is a lot of fucking
It's
money.
a lot of. It's a
But
lot.
what did they break
Brock,
down?
let me
how
give
does
it-
35 become 11?
Because they have to pay like 51 in tax.
Yeah.
So they have to pay federal tax.
Okay, so that's 17 million.
Yep. And then
So he's
they,
losing 6 million paying other chumps.
no, but then they have to pay for all the health insurance they get. So they have to pay for the old fucks to still get their health insurance.
He's gotta pay his
The
agent and all that
Players
too.
Association. You got to pay like 11% to the agent every time, like for the contract. Like it breaks down to like, yeah, like everyone sees the big number, 35 million. When it breaks down, they're actually not like they're getting a lot of money. Don't get me wrong.
It's a lot of money, bro.
They are getting paid a lot. But I think
Imagine Brock Purdy, yeah, they'd be taking home like $40.
hence why he couldn't buy
It's
the
like, here's his half can of Coke and a bag of Doritos,
he
bro.
couldn't,
You can have
he
this.
couldn't buy the fucking offensive line a fucking a Christmas
gift, yeah,
gift.
because you can't afford it. No, and that's okay.
Like, don't get me wrong.
Couldn't
Don't
even get him a Super Bowl ring.
that's it. He's a joke
You
artist.
got to win one. You got to win it first before you can buy the ring, bro.
Don't misquote me.
Oh,
But the money everyone sees is not the money they get.
Oh,
They
obvious.
have a lot of fucking shit they have to
I
deal
think
with.
I don't
Obvious.
think
And-
anyone's naive enough
No,
to
but
believe that.
hence
though.
why they hold out for more money, because they need everything they get. Because it doesn't just last. No,
No, they
James.
don't need everything they get.
No, James.
Plenty.
Okay, but they have to make that money last for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, that's right. Which you're leading me to my point.
They
Which
have-
is what I was going to tell you.
Everyone wants a fucking
very-
house.
A very important lesson about money that I learnt early on from a very wise, very successful man who sat me down and taught me about money. And he said to me, George, no, he didn't say if. Shut
Was,
the fuck up
was,
and
he,
listen.
was his name King Leonidas?
No, his name was Terry. Anyway,
Terry the Tyler. You know Terry?
can you just shut
Sorry,
the fuck up?
I'm not
What's the matter with you?
A lot. We've talked about this.
Yeah, that's
Continue.
true.
The sugars in these G ups. There's none
said-
of them, but the
What he
electrolytes
said
are
about
getting you up
money
and
was
about.
that it's what you earn is almost irrelevant. It's the most important factor is not what you earn, it's about what you do with it once you get it home. These guys taking home 10, 11, 12, $13 million a year, there's no reason why these men should be poor or fucking be broke at the end of their careers or at the end of
That's
their
a
lives.
year too.
That's crazy.
I know
That's
it's
11 if you give
I
me
know it's a
$11
lot.
million once, I guarantee you I never work
Ocho,
again.
You're
Ocho
dead.
talks about it all the time. Control
dead.
your fucking spending.
What?
It's gone-
You're dead if you get 11 million one time.
Why?
Why?
I ain't gonna kill you for that money.
You're going to come after me, bro.
Wink.
Bro, I'll kill you for free. Where you go?
Slap the shit out of you.
Give me $11 million once. I never worked.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not
That's
that
what I'm saying.
fucking
It's
hard.
not that fucking hard.
And this is a cultural
They
issue.
get carried away with the lifestyle.
And I'm not
Thank
saying
you.
a black culture. The white guys do it too. They're fucking idiots. They don't. They buy fucking 12.
Yeah, they spend
listen
money
to
on dumb
Herm.
shit.
Go watch the 30 for 30 broke and listen to Herm Edwards' speech at the start. Herm Edwards' speech at the start, where he basically says, "How many cars do you drive? One. You don't need fucking 7.
Yeah.
Like,
It's nice,
how many
bro.
cars do you reckon Justin Jefferson has?
Oh, you'd have a
I haven't actually watched receivers. Have you
Guarantee
watched
you,
it?
he's got like 6 of them, man. You
Yeah.
see, he's
No, I don't think. No, he's good with his money.
maybe.
'Cause
Because
he's
I'm on
ra-
Ra St. Brown. I hope he's good with his money. His brother's also playing in the NFL. His dad also played in the NFL. Like,
Yeah.
No, his dad didn't play in the NFL.
pretty sure he did. Yeah.
No, he was a bodybuilder.
Oh, is it? Yeah, my bad. My mistake.
He was like a Mr. Olympian.
That's
bodybuilder.
right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. But again, high level athlete. I don't know if you earn much money being an Olympian.
No,
George,
you-
you'll
no,
know
you
soon.
I'm far off Mr. Olympia, mate. Let's fucking settle down.
Hey,
All right.
I'm just trying to build jump, my boy.
Thanks, bro.
Lifting that. Hey,
Brock's been tearing it down all night. I'm
that
trying to build jump.
fuck off, James.
One brick at a time.
I'll fucking tear you down.
Whoa. I love the
I
animosity.
told you.
I love it.
I touched him
love
up
it.
Saturday night, and he's off
He's
about
very,
it.
very, very
He's
soft.
fucking
Fucking
off
almost,
about
you
it.
almost fucking
Sold.
killed me on Saturday night.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
We'll
the
say
show.
that after the show. That's an off-air camera, that one.
But no, it's a fair point. I get your point. You see the 35 million, you think they're taking home 35 million.
Nah,
Like,
I
you
think
think
anyone's
that
not
you're
even enough to
very
believe
nice.
that.
Like, okay, so
Some
the-
people would be.
He's getting just short of $1 million every fucking Tuesday into his bank account. Absolutely, it's a lot of fucking money.
That's also only his salary from the NFL. Amon-Ra St. Brown would have sponsorships. He'd have a lot of other stuff outside of his contract. Maybe not him. He'd have a Nike shirt. He'd have a Nike brand. He'd have a brand or something like that.
Nah.
Yeah, 100%.
He would have like Nike. He wouldn't
get-
have like an Amon-Ra set of clothes for Nike.
No, but
he would have a sponsorship deal with one of them to wear their boots, to wear their clothes,
That's only to,
to
like,
wear their
that's only to-
underpad equipment.
That's
to wear
only just
their,
to wear it though. Like that, like they get paid. Yeah, they get paid and given it.
He would be getting paid.
but
They
he
would
wouldn't
all
be
get
getting
paid.
paid a lot for it.
No, maybe not. But he'd have an ad.
What's a lot, though?
Subway ad or something like that.
He
Like,
wouldn't have a Subway ad. It's
he
fucking
might.
Detroit.
who knows?
They have Jimmy John's up in Detroit.
Whatever they've got, he'd be having other shit.
He's not. He's doing fine.
Let's never worry about Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's $11 million.
No, but I think we just got to be. Every time we say a contract, we just sort of have to
yeah,
put it into the perspective of what they're actually taking home and why they hold out fucking constantly. Because yeah, they can get paid good money, but they need a fucking. We had a
most of it's spite.
George Kittle's fucking buying a bus to away games and home games. You think he's not paying for his fucking everyone in his family?
Yeah, he's a fucking
all his
tool,
fucking
though.
boys.
Stangel's Kittle.
No, but that's every fucking player, I reckon.
But you know
They
what?
want to get a box to the game. That's
Yeah, but,
fucking
but they don't
30K.
have to do that.
But
Though.
that's
my
also
point.
their
They don't
problem.
have to.
They
Yeah.
don't have to.
That's what I
but
mean. That's the culture they've
but
created
they're
for themselves.
expected to do it.
They don't. No, they're not.
It's
Why?
the implication.
It's the implication. Don't get on the boat. It's the implication.
It's the implication. We're not gonna have like they will have sex with it because it's the implication.
Because of the implication.
yeah, I get it.
Are you saying we're going to kill this person? No,
No,
that's
it's
just
just
the
the
implication.
implication.
That
I get it.
you know.
No, that's their problem.
That's it. I think it's and it's not just an NFL. It's a rich people's cultural issue. Fucking yeah. That's why the middle rich people are actually like normally the real switched on ones that have the most
Yes.
money by the end because they don't go blow it all.
Yeah.
They earn their $3 million a year and they go, well, I'm just going to live happily off this
Yes,
because I don't.
rich stay rich because they're
it's-
smart with their money.
It's what you do with it once you
And
get
then
it
Amon
home.
Ra blows his fucking knee out in 2 years' time, never gets another contract, and then all of that $11 million a year he's been. I'm saying he does this, but he's been blowing it every year, every year,
Yeah.
every year, thinking, oh, it's coming next year, it's coming next year.
It'll get more next
all of a
year,
sudden,
yeah.
bang, zero. Your career's over.
But, like,
$0. You're done.
You see the fucking old heads like fucking Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco. They talk about be smart with your money
Yeah,
because
man.
it doesn't last forever.
Ocho Cinco's got no money because of all the kids.
Exactly.
Like, you know who we fucked in a few years? Tyreek Hill. I'm
Yeah.
genuinely saying this. Cam Newton, he should fucking know better. What's he got? 9 kids?
Nah, he got 8, and
Eight kids?
Even he said on the show like his oldest, he ain't gonna get a scholarship, but he's making sure all his fucking kids go to college.
Yeah.
That's $40,000 a year, mini.
Did Cam Newton earn that much money?
I don't know.
Cam Newton would have had a lot of money. He would have got like 120.
Big
His
sponsorship
big
deals too.
contract.
He would have been a big sponsor guy, all that sort of stuff.
But he was saying the same thing. He blew all his fucking money. He wasn't. He wasn't.
He
switched
blew
on
all
with
his money on those stupid fucking outfits. Is what he blew his money on.
Hey, those hats are fucking elite.
Get out of here, bro.
Are
Looks
they?
like a
If you
fucking
had-
clown.
if
Can
you
we,
could
for our
have-
extravaganza show,
dress
can
like
we,
a normal person, for fuck's sake.
can we wear stupid hats for our prediction show?
No,
Yes.
no.
Can we?
You can do whatever you want, but like
We're back, baby. We are back.
I'm a grown man, and
Hey.
I'm not going to fucking do
Hey,
that because that's
put the word
dumb.
out. We back up.
We back up. Will you go shirtless?
No, there's no need for that, bro.
You never do anything fun.
George never
No, I
has
don't
fun
do anything
anymore.
fun. You're right, I don't.
I'm right on you. All right. I think that's it for the week.
Yes, thank
That's
you.
us.
Enjoy preseason. Last week of preseason. Spoiler alert, it's shit. No starters will play.
No one will play.
Anyone playing will most likely be cut the next day. That's how they treat it.
Wow.
Basically, they play as
Like
minimal amount of...
a gift game.
Yeah, they play about a minimal as minimal amount of players that will make their roster as humanly possible. So week 3 of the preseason will be dog shit. I think college football starts up next week as well. So
yeah.
get back on that. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Round zero, whatever they call
Yeah,
it.
so you've got basically from this Friday, it's 2 weeks until the first NFL game.
Nice.
Football's back, baby.
So we've got
Football's coming back.
one more episode, and then our preseason extravaganza.
Are we you want to do stupid has?
We're gonna do something fun for it.
Nah, I ain't doing it.
We'll brainstorm.
We'll take it offline.
We'll workshop. Mate.
All right, peace out, everyone.
Love you, boys.